Back from the break. After 9 days off, the Calgary Flames were back officially on the ice altogether today in Madison Square Garden, getting set for the unofficial start to the second half of the season tonight. Well, the All-Star Game and the bye week now officially in the rearview mirror. It's time to get back to work and down to business for the Calgary Flames as they look at the remaining 32 games in this regular season. Welcome to game day and welcome to New York City. Tonight it's a date at Madison Square Garden against the New York Rangers. And as mentioned, 32 games. It's kind of the sprint drive now to the finish in this regular season, and the playoff push continues for the Calgary Flames. Right in the mix, right where they need to be as they look towards the sprint to the finale here in the regular season. We'll talk about tonight's matchup, though, and it's the first of a four-game road trip. It begins against the Rangers, a team that was one of the hottest in the National Hockey League heading into the break. They, too, have had 9 days off. It was 8-2-2 in the month of January, though, vaults them up to third place in the Metropolitan Division. So they're in good stead right now, looking to be continue to roll. As for the Calgary Flames, well, as we mentioned, 9 days off for them as well. They sit right now tied for the second wild card spot, and knowing what's in store and the type of hockey they have to play in order to be where they want to be at the end of the season, and that is a playoff team. As for tonight, though, it's kind of a special opportunity anytime you get a chance to play in this building, but especially so for number 49, Jacob Pelletier, here tonight. He walked onto the ice here this morning at Madison Square Garden, looked around, took it all in. Obviously, his first opportunity to play in this building, his fifth National Hockey League game here tonight, and just soaking it all up.
Just, to walk here and to go on the ice, I was like, come on, Pels. And then, you look, you're like, this is probably, one of the best in the NHL, so it's nice to be here.
Yeah, it's always special to play here. I mean, great time, and I got Pelts. And he was excited last night, and, first time in New York for him, so he was pumped, took him out to dinner, and, I was like, wait for a warm-up. Warm-up here is pretty special, too. And, hopefully get his first one tonight, too.
Pretty wide-eyed walking out on that ice this morning. Did you see him?
Yeah, he's funny. He makes me laugh all the time. He's just he loves it. He loves to be, and he deserves it. So it's cool to see that, and he works hard. So.
Here's a look now at who to watch. We'll start with the Rangers and Artemi Panarin, fresh off his All-Star appearance in Florida, second one of his career, one of 3 Rangers that was at the midseason Classic. Panarin leads the Rangers in scoring, 50 points in 49 games. He's also just outside the top 10 in NHL assists. And for the Flames, Nazem Kadri, he's coming off his second straight All-Star nomination representing the Calgary Flames this time around after he was there with Colorado last year. Kadri leads the Flames in goals with 19 on the year and sits third in points. But obviously the focus will be on this team and the push to the finish line of this regular season and getting back into the playoffs. As for the lineup here coming out of the break, well, it looks to be the same forward lines as we saw in Seattle just prior to the 9 days off. And as far as the defense pairings are concerned, Chris Tanev missed the last 2 games going into the break, but he was skating on a regular pairing with Mackenzie Weegar here this morning. Jacob Markstrom was in the starters net. 7:30 start against the New York Rangers this evening from Madison Square Garden.